What's up, everybody? This is Cornbeaner. Today is May 8th, Tuesday, 2012. It's been really slow news lately, but I think I found a couple of things, and let's start with the video. Last week I remember bringing you guys a story that was rumored through Game Informer and Gamma Sutra that Microsoft was thinking about releasing their 4GB Kinect bundle for $99. Well, that rumor has come true. They are releasing a 4GB Kinect bundle for $99. But as I stated in the last video, there is a stipulation. When you get the bundle for $99, you have to sign a contract for 2 years to Xbox Live at $15 a month. This offer is only valid through Microsoft stores, so if you happen to be in a state that has a Microsoft store, what you have to do is go to their website, print a coupon, take said coupon to the Microsoft store, and right there you start the process of getting your bundle for 99 bucks and signing up for the 2-year Xbox Live contract for 2 years at $15 a month. If by chance you don't have an Xbox and you really want one, I think this would be the time to jump on it. The only problem I see with it is outside of you paying about 60 bucks more than you would retail for the package as a whole, you can see that extra 60 bucks as like an interest for paying on payments, is the fact that it's a 4GB bundle. You're going to need a hard drive. It's going to increase the price of said deal by a lot. The cheapest I've seen a hard drive go for, I think, is a 20 gig. Used for about $60. So at the end you'll be looking at $520. But if by chance you really need one and you just can't afford to pay that much up front, now is your chance to get it. If they were to do this type of plan for their next Xbox, it might be a day one purchase with a plan like this, seeing as I'm not really big on the Xbox brand. For this type of, deal where I pay monthly, might not be a bad thing. So we'll see what happens with the next Xbox when it comes out. And moving on. This next story is brought to me by GammaSutra.com. The PSVita, a fantastic handheld console system, whatever you want to call it. I bought one at launch day and I've been playing with it ever since. Maybe because my taste in games is a little different than most of the United States. Right now I'm just basically playing MLB The Show 12 and Hot Shots Golf. That's all I've been playing on the Vita for like the last month and a half, with a couple of things here and there that I've downloaded, like demos and stuff like that. But either way, I think that the handheld is fantastic. But apparently the rest of the world doesn't think so. Japan, US have been showing less than stellar sales. What Sony is trying to do now in Japan is release a crystal white PSP to hopefully rouse the Japanese market into buying the PS Vita. This is an approach that's very, popular in Japan. Nintendo has been known to do this in Japan to great success. Whenever they release a new handheld, it tends to sell pretty well. Once said handheld starts to slow down in sales, what they wind up doing is just releasing a new color, and for some reason in Japan that winds up working to a high success rate. I'm not sure what the PSP numbers were when they did this for the PSP in Japan. I don't know if the PS Vita is going to be any different than the PSP. This seems to be a technique that really only works for Nintendo style products. And good luck to Sony and the PS Vita. I think here in the States, when we'll see this system take off is when they have an abundance of first-person shooters, as we love our guns here in the States. Kind of depressing. Moving on. And all of last week I spent really talking about Diablo, which is a week away officially today. And Max Payne, also spent promoting that a little bit, which is also a week away from releasing as of today. But what I ended up skipping in the process of talking about those two games last week is Starhawk. Starhawk is a spiritual successor to Warhawk. Warhawk was one of those few games that the PS3 had around its first year of launch that to me seemed to get trashed by the media a lot for being, a high-res PS2 game, and people, didn't know how to play it or whatnot. But I thought the game was a blast. I spent 3 months playing that pretty much solid on the PS3. I played nothing else. That game was fantastic. This game increases pretty much everything in production value compared to Warhawk. The graphics look better. The gameplay looks smoother. It looks like they kind of just went all out, balls to the wall. But to me that was never what Warhawk was about. But the fact that they've actually increased the production value for Starhawk is pretty good. There are reviews for the game out right now. What I would suggest to the people out there is that the reviews that I've read so far are kind of similar to what they were for Warhawk. And I don't know why that is. I really thought Warhawk was a fantastic game, but it was getting trashed by media reviews. I would suggest maybe blacking yourself out. If you're interested in this game at all, I'll link down to some videos down below. checking it out, either renting it or finding somebody who bought it and borrow it. But I would say at least rent it and check it out before you make any final decisions on this game. I don't know why the media is so, I don't want to use an insensitive word, I don't know why they're so biased towards, I guess, this franchise as a whole. Maybe they don't think it's too great, or I really don't know what it is, but I thought Warhawk was really fantastic. I kind of see the same type of strategies for Starhawk being, you know, just as great, if not better, since, you know, they actually added production value and they added a single player campaign, which was canceled for Warhawk, so Warhawk ended up being multiplayer only. This game comes out today, so check it out, rent it, whatever you gotta do, do it. And moving on, I'm gonna be talking about this bitch right here. And the reason why I refuse to name said person is because she is a really, really evil person. Reason being is, and there's going to be a link to this down below, unfortunately, but you know, it's what happens in the world. She was playing Farmville, the popular Facebook game Farmville, and somewhere along the lines, her baby decided, I need some attention. I don't know if I need a diaper change or I need food or something, but you know, let me call my mom. Baby starts crying. Bitch refuses to get up and tend to her child. She'd rather tend to her fake ass fucking farm than tend to her real life child. So after a few hours of the baby wanting mom's attention and mom not wanting to give the baby any attention, she decides, I'm gonna get up and shake the shit out of my kid. Shakes the child, goes out for a smoke, comes back, shakes the child again, and then goes back to playing Farmville. Now, I don't know where the fuck this bitch was raised. There are so many angry thoughts that have come through my mind by reading this story that I don't even want to mention her name. She is an evil ass person. I hope this bitch goes to jail for life. You get fucking put in general population with the rest of the fucking hardened criminals. And I hope they just fuck your ass up. You can say whatever you want about me for wishing such bad mojo on a person. I hope they fuck your ass up for the rest of your life to the point where you want to commit suicide. You try to commit suicide, you fucking fail, and they just fuck you up again. And yeah, I am going to stop with that right there before it gets too much. Just to recap, $99 Xbox official now. You have to go to a Microsoft store with a coupon. Those links will be down below. Sony is trying to release a new colored PSVita to try to arouse interest in Japan. It's going to be crystal white. And the link to the story down below. Starhawk, spiritual successor to Warhawk, PS3 game, came out today officially. I would suggest renting it before you read reviews, make up your own decision. To me, Warhawk was a great game. I plan on getting Starhawk. It's just no money, so no money, no game. In the last story, involves that wicked ass person. Read it if you must. I hope the bitch suffers for the rest of her fucking life. And yeah, so that was everything for today, May 8th, 2012. This has been Cornbeaner, everybody. That story really got to me. Sorry about that. Take care, love each other, love one another. You know, love your kids. They weren't asked to be brought into this world. You decided to bring them into this world. The least you can do is take care of them and make sure they grow up right. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Take care, love, peace, and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.